was following Markiplier at the time, and he was only about 2,000 subscribers at that point.
Right.
And I used to send a message after message saying, "Look, mate, would you like to do a video together?" And I never ever got a reply.
Hello everyone, Dave here from Mumongu Gaming, and yes, we are back on another episode of Pillow Talk, and I've got a great special guest with me today, and this is no disrespect to any of my other guests, it's just that I've got Scottish Geeks who's on with me, and he's a subscriber of over 8,000 to his channel, so yeah, that's when I say, like, you know what I mean, some of the other channels that we've had on have been a little bit lower than that, but so here is Scottish Geeks.
Hello there, lads and lassies. How's it going? Yep, here on Pillow Talk. Really excited about it, actually. And subscribers, it means nothing to me. Pillow Talk's one of my favourite shows on the internet just now. So, guys, you got to keep watching all these.
Wow, that means a lot to me. So, thanks very much for coming on. Thanks for being a guest. And we have got a little bit of a special one for you this week. We are going to, or should I say, not we. Muggins here is going to be playing a game called Vanish, which has been recommended by Scottish Geeks. It's a bit of a horror game. He wants to see my reaction as we go along. I hope you guys, like, you know, will be interested in my reactions as we go along as well. And as I do travel through these corridors and things like that, I'll be asking Scottish Geeks some questions which have been put to us by the viewers, mainly by Dapper Paper Bag. So without further ado, I'm going to click on the old play button, and we will see basically what this entails. Oh, we're going down some corridor. Okay, here we go. It's all darkness at first.
Just remember trying not to panic too much, and
there's like
I'm so resisting the urge to put on an evil laugh right now.
You can put an evil laugh on if you intend.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. This is actually one of the first sort of indie horror games I actually played.
Right.
So you know, it was the first one I remember knowing it was an indie horror. You know, I didn't really know what an indie game was at that point. They were just games and not games, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at that point, it was just the first time I'd ever played a game that was, you know, developed independently and was advertising it that way. So I just thought it was a good one to get you started in the whole genre.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, so what I'm seeing so far is like an industrial light. There's a big metal door behind me that I've just come into, and there's like a broken sort of cagey type doorway, which I take it I can crawl through. Or
You're
crouch.
basically sort of in an underground sewage treatment plant kind of thing.
Oh, okay, so we can crouch through here, so we can look down that way. It's darkness down both ways, left and right. Bit of a flicker of a light this way, so we're going to go right.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that there's no right or wrong way to go, because the whole place is procedurally generated, but the slower you go, the more likely the place is to change around you.
Okay.
So, got to keep it.
So, we've got turning off to the left there, so we'll carry on. We're going to go straight. We've got a shift to run. So we're going to go down here. So as I'm going down here, we'll have our first question, which has come from Dapper Paper Bag, and that is, what is your favourite game of all time?
That is damn hard. I've been playing games since 1984, so I've got a lot of favourite games.
Okay.
But I would say at the moment, in terms of the games that I usually tend to play on my channel, my favourite so far has been Outlast.
Sorry.
I'm guessing you've met a new friend.
Sorry, no, there was just a pipe burst. I mean, oh, how stupid that was. Sorry, I totally. This is out. Sorry, folks, for the people who are watching, because like he's going to be answering stuff, and I'm going to be like shitting my pants. So there we go.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly normal. It's a good reaction to have. You know, if something scares you, the best reaction to have is to move either very, very quickly away from it, which is something I don't do. I tend to run towards the danger because I'm more excited about seeing what will happen next.
We've got a piece of paper. It says, "Damn it, at the ladder, but forgot the keys to access gate, and I'm on my last glow stick. There's no way I'll be able to find them without the extra light. Hank." Okay, E to pick up.
Good old Hank.
Okay.
Yeah, no, but my favourite game so far, from being a YouTuber, has been Outlast.
Oh,
and
yeah,
its DLC, Outlast Whistleblower. It was just so it's not so much that it's scary. It was just such a great atmosphere. The music was perfect, the graphics, the storyline, everything was just perfect about it. And I'm so looking forward to Outlast 2. Just that I think that comes out in fall.
Yeah.
Or autumn as we call it. But everyone seems to call it fall now because we're all American now.
Yes, we've got this Americanisms, yes.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I mean, I liked Outlast as well. Like, I'm looking forward to Outlast 2. Okay. Right, we've come across another note, and it's, Hank, where are you? Are you getting my notes? I don't even know where I am. I think there's something down here with us. I'm still looking for the water pump room to help look for the keys. Phil. Okay. There's something down here with us. Maybe it's Danger Gerbil. Oh, there's like a little sort of... Oh, we'll come to a dead end, and there's like a little sort of tunnely area that I think I have to crouch to get through. So,
yeah, I mean, basically just explore to your heart's content.
Get down here. Okay, question number 2. How did you get into gaming?
When I was between 4 and 5 years old, my dad brought home for Christmas one year a ZX Spectrum 48K with a few games in it, and that was my. In fact, no, before that, it was even before that. That was just home gaming. Before that, I was about 3 years old, and I played Space Invaders in the arcade at the local leisure centre. And I just remember being absolutely in love with it, insanely in love with it. Even at that age, all the sort of the lights, the flashing colours and everything.
Yeah.
And ever since then, it was just every game I could get my hands on at that point. You know, if I could afford it, I would buy it.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I've been into my games. I think there was a period of like 3 years where I didn't play anything, but I think I was I discovered alcohol at that point. You know, but other than that, I don't think I've ever not played games. So yeah, I've been into games since a very, very, very early age.
Right. Sorry if I sound a bit, because there's something to my left that's sort of crouched down, and it wasn't like right as in like the answer. It was just I just as you were talking, I've sort of come to the edge and I can see like just to the left there's something like that is crouched. Now I take it I have to run away from this thing, or
yeah. Don't trust anything that's not you, basically.
Okay, so
because those things want to eat you.
I see. So
they will snap your neck if they get anywhere near you.
Right, he's not noticed me just yet, so I think I'm going to try and run past him because I can go straight.
And there's more than one of them.
Ah, got you. Okay, here we go. We're going to try and run. Here we go. Run.
What you've got to ask yourself though now is.
Oh shit! It's a dead end. Oh no!
In there.
Oh god! It's a dead end.
Just turn around slowly, and if it's there, don't move.
Okay.
They can't see you if you don't move. They work by sound. If they hear you moving, even slightly, you're dead.
Right. So we're gonna turn around slowly, folks. I've got this feeling he's gonna be staring right at me. Or did we get away with it? No, he is not there. Okay, got away with it. Right.
There is actually a little hint in the game of something's chasing you. Your vision will expand as your adrenaline picks up, and you'll run faster.
Okay. But it means I have to go back to where he was. Okay.
But that would be the only section of the game that I would say it was advisable to turn around, as if you hit a dead end. Because if you turn around, the chances are that thing's right behind you, waiting for you to look at it. Now, what you've got to ask yourself in this game is, if you're the only human there, who's writing the notes?
Okay, now you're just making the adrenaline go even higher. Like, what the heck? Okay. Is he still there? Like. Just edging around the. Oh no, he's still there. Right, so he's not noticed me, so I need to go this way.
Now I've noticed something because this is your first.
Oh shit! I just broke a light. That. Oh. That, I thought because of this the sound it's going to come after me, but I'm going to run backwards facing him, if that makes sense. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. We're going. Oh well.
The thing is, like I said, this game
note.
changed the world around you. So what might have been a dead end before might be a new passageway now.
Oh my god! What the fuck is that sound? What the fuck? Okay. Sounds like there's some weird ghosty, not ghosty, but some sounds talking. Got a note. I think I just saw something crawl into those dirt tunnels. I wouldn't go in there if I were you. Looked like a giant rat. Or bird, something weird. Hank. Nice one. Thanks, Hank, for that. Okay. So. Okay, the sounds are getting a bit more intense now. Okay. Right. Oh, and then we've got like a scribble in sort of chalk that says "Don't look back."
Yeah, that's good advice.
Okay, we won't then. Okay, we're gonna keep going. As we're gonna keep going. Question number 3. God, this is mad. This is a really good idea. If you could work with any YouTuber, who would it be and why?
It used to be when I first started my channel. I was following Markiplier at the time, and he was only about 2,000 subscribers at that point.
Right.
And I used to send a message after message saying, "Look, mate, would you like to do a video together?" And I never ever got a reply. But these days, I'm happy to work with folk who show passion with their channels and things like that. Who are uploading maybe not on a daily basis but on a regular basis, and who show that they are enjoying what they do.
Yeah,
I'm happy to work with. For example, like yourself. I mean, we're doing this just now, which is working with other YouTubers.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the bigger YouTubers and things like that, I don't have any illusions that they would work with someone of a channel my size. They've got their own friends and things like that. So that's why I would say, in all honesty, if I wanted to work with someone, it would be someone close to my size, slightly above or slightly under. Which is what I mean is a better thing to aim for, because at least when you're in a sort of similar subscriber range, that your own subscribers will go to their channel and vice versa and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in terms of do I have someone in particular? Not really, no. Have I played something recently? Yes, I have. But that'll be coming out Tuesday. So you have to wait for that.
Yes, folks, make sure you do tune in. And obviously all the links to Scottish Geeks channel and obviously his social media and stuff will be down below. So you need to go and check out his channel because it is awesome.
Yeah, but that may be Tuesday in the past, I'm not sure.
Oh,
yet.
Yeah.
I don't know when this will be released.
Yeah.
But from today it's Tuesday.
It's a mind-blowing time zone.
It's a big wibbly wobbly
Someone could be watching this in the year 2020 and thinking, Tuesday?
What is this word Tuesday?
Yeah.
I've never heard this word before.
We are from the future. Oh man, right, well, just so that, because obviously Scottish Geeks has no idea what I'm looking at, we are in sort of like some kind of, maybe like a water pump room. I've picked up a glow stick.
Good, you're in the first section, okay. Something very, very bad's about to happen.
Oh god, there's like some steam pipe just made a noise.
And those glow sticks will come in very handy.
There's gonna, I can hear something. I don't know if it's me. I heard footsteps, but... Oh, there's an arrow pointing backwards, so am I going the wrong way?
Yeah, remember what I said? You're the only human there, so who's writing these things? Do you trust them or do you trust your own instincts?
I'm going straight on, sort of. Let's go straight on. Some weird voices of some sort. They're not making any sense.
Now, you're halfway through the game now. All you need to do now is find another room similar to the one you were
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Oh no, my god! Oh, he's got me! Get off! Oh, shit. Oh, there we go, I died. There was some weird, faceless thing, or I don't know what it was. I didn't stay around to check it out, his features, but there we go,
did it
guys.
break your neck?
Yes, I'm lying on the floor, or getting dragged along the floor as it says I'm died. So we will retry.
Yeah, no worries, and it'll be completely different this time. But you know what you're doing now, so
Yeah.
You got quite far. That was halfway through it.
There we go. So right, well, similar to where I came in. Right, okay. Question number 4. This is specifically a dapper paper bag question, definitely. Why did you stop playing The Sims?
I stopped playing The Sims, and this is God's honest truth, because when The Sims 4 first came out, they said there would be no paid-for downloadable content. All downloadable content would be free, which was why they charged so much for it in the first place. A few months later, they started saying they were going to charge for downloadable content, and at that point I was like, no, because you guys promised that you wouldn't do it, so that's it, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
You've went the way that you always go with Maxis and EA, and decided we don't really care about the folk who are playing this and who've paid for it and who put their faith in us. We're going to make you pay even more money out of your own cash for stuff that should be for free. It's just basically new skin stuff. It's stuff they've had previously that they've just slightly reprogrammed to put into a new game.
Yeah.
You know, and the majority of the time you'll find that the stuff was actually created before the game was released, and they're just releasing it in dribs and drabs to make more money. You know, and I think that's why a lot of people didn't, continue to play it. When The Sims first came out, the first Sims came out, it was fine because, it was like a year, and then they brought out like a new pack.
Yeah. With
new stuff in it, and it was all great, and then I don't know, if they were going to do it, they should have said from the beginning that that's what they were going to do, but that kind of thing annoys me.
Oh shit.
I mean, the pure fact of it was, if I'd wanted to continue recording The Sims, I would have had to have bought those packs to stay in, the same league as other people who are playing it as well.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the other reasons at the moment, and it's sort of a mild tangent, that smaller YouTubers are having such a hard time getting anywhere, is because like all the technology that's coming out now is so expensive. I mean, if you really want to get a massive amount of views just now, you've got to have something like the HTC Vive, which is about 700 quid, and you've got to have the room for it. You've got to have the right graphics card. I mean, you're talking, after you bought everything for it, you're talking maybe $2 or $3 worth of equipment you need to buy in order to play these games. And you see all these YouTubers playing it saying, "Oh my god, you've got to get this! This game is great." It's like, yeah, we're not all millionaires, mate.
This is it. Yeah, it's a lot. It's an expensive hobby, as it were, and
oh, definitely.
And yeah, it's when it comes down to it, it's like you said. The Vive, the Oculus Rift, they're for what they are. You're paying more than like a console, and you're only getting like a headset that doesn't do anything else unless you plug it into a console. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
and yeah, it is like when it comes down to it, it is expensive, and like you say, oh my god, what the frick was that?
I don't think I said that.
Yeah, no, sorry. This is the thing we played. Oh, and the walls, the ceiling just fell in. Okay, that looks like I'm not going that way.
Yeah, but I mean, at the moment, as my view count on my channel has dropped significantly because I'm not playing things like Overwatch and things like that.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact that once the Overwatch hype and all that is gone, people will probably start looking around for the indie games again, which is when my increase will start. I mean, my most popular video was a one on Lucius, and it's got like over 2 million views now, but it took a full year for it to get over 10 views.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden everyone was looking for Lucius. Yes. So that's what you do, you take a chance sometimes on certain games. Yeah,
I mean, like it's like PewDiePie, when it comes down to it, obviously being the biggest YouTuber, and he basically got Happy Wheels its audience, really, because that's the game that he sort of started out majority of on. He wasn't starting out mainly on like AAA games and stuff like that. He was indie little games, and he was like, helping out with all those like indie games and stuff like that to get that recognition. And yeah, the AAA situation where it goes YouTube, Twitch, all that sort of thing, like you say, the initial few weeks of it being launched, it has all the hype and everyone wants to show it, and then the smaller YouTubers and stuff will not get the recognition because the big YouTubers is where everyone's going to go to. And like you say, once the hype's died down, then they'll come back to people doing like indie games and stuff, because like you say, the hype only lasts so long. Looks like
that's what I mean by passion for your channel and things like that. You've got to go through with the rough stuff. You can't just give up when you've got less views. I mean, I get the occasional comments saying, "You've got this many subscribers. Why have you only got 20 views on that video?" And I'm like, "Well, I've only got 20 views on that video because nobody wanted to watch it." But it's not a huge deal. I've got like over nearly 4 million views across my entire channel. I've got more views on my channel than a lot of the bigger YouTubers have.
Yes.
Who've they're getting more views to their videos these days. But I mean, literally nowadays, I think it is just down to the fact that you've got to get people to share you. There's so many people now do gaming videos now.
Right.
There's so many people do gaming videos now that it is an oversaturated market. But the way I see it personally is, I'm happy if even one person watches my videos.
Yeah.
Because it's a job. It's not a job. It's not work, because work's boring, and I don't find this boring. I'm excited by the games, and I want to show how excited I am by the games. And if you don't have that passion in your heart for what you're doing, if you don't enjoy and love what you do, there's no point in doing it. If you know what I mean. And a lot of these YouTubers are just like, "Oh no, I want to be famous. I want to get money," and you're like, "That's not why you do it. You do it because for the love of it. The fame, money, subscribers, things like that. Those are extras. You are literally doing what you've always did, playing games that you enjoy, and just connecting with people.
Yes.
That's all there is to it. That's the way you should be. Don't force it. Just let it come by itself. You will get those subscribers. It might take a while, but you do get them. But what really helps these days, literally, is people sharing your videos around, which is, it's very hard to get because everyone's a selfish. I do apologize for the swearing.
No, you can swear. It's perfectly okay.
98% of YouTubers are selfish bastards.
Yeah.
They get so big so quickly sometimes that they then think, we're completely untouchable, and they forget who helped them get there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then their channels will just stop. And they'll be like, "What happened?" Like, well, basically the people who were helping you out have stopped helping you out now. No one's sharing you anymore because you've been an insufferable prick.
Yeah.
Not naming names.
No, it's like you say, and the other thing that tends to annoy me a little bit, and I don't know if you get the same, because I know I've spoken to like other YouTubers and stuff, is when you put a video up, they sort of say that they've watched it by turning around going, "Oh, great video, I've got one up as well, will you mind checking me out?" And you're like, you have not watched my video. Do you know what I mean? You obviously haven't watched my video. You're trying to promote your video, and when it comes down to it, no, I'm not. If I want to go and watch your video, then yes, I will go and watch it on my own accord. But I will help other people out in the fact that you've come, and I usually tend to what I usually say to what was the best bit in the video then, and I try and put that back to them. And if they can come back and say bits of the video, then fine. They've actually then taken the time to watch it. I will then give them the chance of watching the video. But for someone to just to come on and turn around and say, "Oh, great video, please check out my latest Call of Duty whatever it is," which I'm not interested in watching, it's like, that's to me, that becomes very annoying. I don't know if you get the same.
I do on occasion. It tends to stop rather quickly because I get very sarcastic with them. Because on occasion I will go to their video, and it's never a good thing. On occasion you will get you will get someone who is literally, they've worked very, very hard on their videos and they're just not getting the views they want because it maybe mistagged it or mistitled it or something, and you watch the video and it's actually very, very good. And at that point, you say to them, look, this was actually a really good video. You need to do this, you need to do that. Please don't self-advertise on other people's videos. There are better ways of doing it. You give them that bit of advice, but for the ones who are like, oh, check out my video, it's like a 30-second sort of kill shot that they've got from someone else's channel. I hate that as well. You go into it and you're like, no, I don't downvote anyone. I'll say that. I just leave them to it.
I don't. I never thumbs down, because at the end of the day,
unless it's something you really, really disagree with.
It's one of those. It's where I always have this thing where it's a bit like TV and stuff. If you don't like something, just turn it off. It's if you don't you don't need like a thumbs down to be there. And some people just, I don't know, they just seem to have this troll thing where I'm just going, what the hell? I've just been down that way. Okay.
I mean, the like and the dislike sections, I mean, for all, they are to do with the algorithm and things like that. They put you where you should be. But they're so abused these days by people. I mean, it's like you'll get to a certain stage where you've got a certain amount of subscribers and people hit dislike just because you've made a video. Or they don't like you because you've made the same video as someone else has.
That's the other thing.
I mean, that's why I try and get videos out first. I mean, I was the first person to play Spooky's House of Jump Scares.
Right.
Literally the first person. I was the first person the third person to play Five Nights at Freddy's.
Right.
But being the first or third or whatever person to play something does not mean you're going to get a ton of views. I mean, you've really got to be careful with that. I mean, I was still hardly getting any views on my Five Nights at Freddy's series, but I didn't scream my head off. That was a problem. I reckon these days you've got a choice. You can either stick with who you are and people will come and they'll watch you and they'll enjoy you, or you can be what I call a fake screamer who'll get thousands upon thousands of subscribers who don't watch you. They come because they found one video funny and they don't watch any more of it. I mean, if you look at the huge YouTubers out there, like the likes of Markiplier and things like that, Jacksepticeye, they're good YouTubers. They're good at what they do. They've started off with the fake screaming thing, and they're lucky if about 4% of their audience watches their videos. PewDiePie is a good example. He's got 45 million subscribers now, and he'll get 1 million to 2 million views per video. Out of 45 million people. So it kind of shows you.
It's like, this is the thing. It's like, I mean, I know I've got coming up close to 700 subscribers, but I only tend to average around about 40-45 views on each video, and you're thinking, well, where are the rest of you? Do you know what I mean?
But if you consider the ratio of your subscribers to views, that ratio, you get more people viewing your videos in terms of your subscription basis than the huge YouTubers that are out there. But they do say it's around about between 5 and 10% of your subscriber base will actually watch your videos.
So we'll go with the final question, because I tend to.
I was going to say, what question we on?
I think we just went on a bit of a ramble, but that's fine. That's not a problem. But the final question I'm going to do, and I tend to do this like usually as a first question, but I just thought I'd get Dapper's questions in there as well. And I suppose it's pretty self-explanatory. I say that, but we'll find out. And it's basically, where did you come up with the name for your YouTube channel?
That was long story. This is the third iteration of the name. Started off with 2 Scottish geeks. It was me and a friend who did reviews on random things that we found. Things like cat toys. We were bored and we just decided to do a YouTube channel for it. The second version of it was just Scottish Geeks as well. That channel unfortunately got hacked, but there was more of us doing it. We had like book reviewers, we had film reviewers, we had a whole bunch of people, and then everyone got bored of what they were doing and decided to make their own channels, etc., things like that. They just sort of fizzled out eventually, and I was left with the third iteration of it because it turned into a gaming channel, which was Scottish Geeks, just in case they decided to come back. So there was more than one of me, so the name just stuck after a while. I mean, I got to the stage of I want to change the name, but everyone knows it as that now, so I need to keep it in every single video. I've introduced myself as Scottish Geeks, so I'm stuck.
Yes. To be honest, I apologise because I just thought it was just, you know, because you're Scotland. Oh my God, there's a thing in front of me. Oh no, I've got nowhere to run. There's a dead end. Oh.
Right, just stop. Don't move.
No.
Did you move?
Yeah. But no, thanks very much,
I said,
Scottish Geeks, for coming on. I'm just going to go into like a little bit of a menu. Not return to the game in 30 seconds to the menu. That's fine. Yeah, thanks very much for coming on, Scottish Geeks. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on. I do apologise, folks, if I was a bit like weary on some of those questions and hesitating because I was crapping my pants as I was walking down those tunnels. I hope you do tune in next time for Pillow Talk. I'm not entirely sure who my guest is, but if you want to be a guest, why not? Let me know via social media or even down in the comments below. So take it easy, guys. Thank you very much for coming on yet again, Scottish Geeks. I hope those questions weren't too taxing on the old brain. And
you're fine.
Who knows? Fingers crossed I can get you on again in the future, which will be awesome. And I'm sure you will see more of Scottish Geeks with us in some possible collaborations, which we have got lined up in the future with Daft Paper Bag and Danger Gerbil. We're not going to let you know what all those are at the moment, but go and check these channels out, guys. All links will be down below for Scottish Geeks regarding his social media as well. Thanks very much. Take it easy, guys. Massive hugs from me and from Mr. Pillow, and I'm going to let Scottish Geeks say goodbye in his inimicable way.
Bye-bye.
Take it easy, guys. Cheers. Dave from Mumongu Gaming signing off.